Hello and welcome back to Dear Journey. This is the demo mode. And maybe welcome back isn't quite right because uh, the demo does not save. So I came in here to check to see if the music and sound effects were still uh, left the way I set them, and they weren't. And that's fine. So I turned them back to the settings similar. I have the music off and I adjusted the sound effects down. But then, because it didn't say continue, I wanted to see if the game was going to pick up where we left off. It did not. It restarted us on day one. So I was going to quickly go through to day three and then start the video at that point. But along the line, I decided I'm just going to start from scratch and quickly progress through parts of day one and day two. So it shouldn't take us nearly as long to get through day two this time. And then we'll dial it back some and continue the journey, knowing that when we end the journey in this episode, it will wipe our progress. So, and that's fine. Let's start a new game. And I already know that Diana is going to bombard us with all of her messages. So we're just going to send. Okay. So all of our pocket cards are gone, and this is fine. I'm more than okay with it. It's a demo. The developers were kind enough to consider the feedback that I provided during the last episode. So thank you for that. And they're open to looking at ways to help people with less than perfect vision have better make the game more visibly legible. That's the word I'm looking for. Make the game more legible for people with failing eyesight. So I think most of it is, is me. I know there will be some other people who experience some issues with games like that, but I also game on a large HD TV from about 10 feet away, so I don't think it's fair for me to be considered the norm of the people who will be playing the game and reading the text. So, but that they were kind enough to at least consider it, I really appreciate that. And another thing that they were talking about considering was I was saying that using the right mouse button to close or exit some of the menus or windows might be a nice quality of life feature, and they'll consider that as well. So I do remember, I think I said in the video, it might be interesting if there was a way to have where we could put a name in and give us ownership of a feeling or sense of ownership in the game. But, and then it could be represented in the letters from Derek and Diana as well. It would have whatever player name, but I'm not saying it needs to be done. I'm not asking for it. I'm just throwing it out into the ether. So with all that said, our pocket cards are gone, and that's fine. We have no travel requests, so we are good to go. Let's get our first client. And it's not John Mahoney this time. I don't know who this would be. So let's. Now, one thing I don't remember in the demo from the tutorial when I played previously, what these stars represent. I wish I remembered. I wish I could hover and it would tell me because I forgot what these stars signify. I don't know if it's important that I know, but I do know that not everyone will have 3 stars, a 3-star rating. So let's just move on though. I'll speed it up now. The road has been long and I'm feeling it. I want space to express myself, to shape something new with my own hands. If you can point me toward a new horizon, I'd be grateful. Traveler profile is a nomad. Mood is inspired. Satisfaction required is a 6. And they want creativity. Well, they require creativity. So we're going to accept it because it's our only job and we really don't have a choice. Okay, so we need to find a card up here with creativity. So we have 2. So I already like this. We're just going to roll with this one. Well, what I didn't explain before that I was noticing, or maybe I did, but I didn't go over the logs, and I'm not gonna break every little thing down that I figured out off camera. But yeah, what we want to consider from what I saw was of these 3 types of card, activity, location, and extra, we would prefer to get a higher multiplier on the extra cards because this is where the number will definitely, at the beginning of the game, be different. These will probably, I think location cards, I don't remember if I've seen one that wasn't a 2 times multiplier. I think all the activity cards have just been base level 1. But so we want to match the activity or, like creativity here to their requirement, but we also want to match the location of at least one of the location cards and one of the extra cards if we don't have any pocket cards to whatever activity we're going to play, because they'll synergize and it will potentially greatly increase our the customer satisfaction. So we're going to accept this and I'll show what I meant. So we're going to look for one of these 2 creativity cards, calligraphy or obsidian carving. We'll just do obsidian. The other thing is, I had kind of glossed over this before in the previous episode. The cards don't place right on the box. It's actually the cursor needs to be in the boxes. And I know last episode there were times where I kept missing, and I knew why. I don't know if I said why. So now I have. Let's send her to the monastery or the village. I don't know that it matters. Well, we're going to do the trail guide. So let's do the mountain village. And I would think this should synergize enough, we'll see in the log in a moment, that we should at least get to her satisfaction level. $16. Beautiful. So we blew past it. And that was our first customer. We hit that number with our second client in the previous episode. So we're already one up on that. Okay, so I don't know if their star rating would go down if we were less successful or if we didn't meet their needs, but we did meet her need. The star rating is still 3. We got the thumbs up for playing a card that had creativity. We have 3 new reputation points. We've achieved a milestone, and we are working our way toward level 1. So, I like this end of day double cutscenes between the closed and the rotation of the sun, the moon, and the sun. It's nice. It's short, and yeah, that's job well done. Job well done. Um, it would be interesting. Uh, Again, this is not me making recommendations or saying things need to be in the game, but it might be interesting if we clicked the coffee, if it would go away. Like we actually drank the coffee, it could reappear the next day. And I don't know why we would want to, but if we could turn the light on and off, that would be kind of cool. Just have a little, I don't know. I don't know that we should be able to pick up the apple core and eat it, but I do know people who eat apple cores, so maybe that's a thing. I don't know. I'm just spitballing here as I look around. Ding, ding, ding. All right, let's get our reward. Oh, we get 2 rewards? It looks like. All right, thanks for your help. I keep drifting back to the places you nudged me toward. In its own way, oh, let me move the cursor. It felt like every moment found its place. You picked up on things I did not mention. I was surprised by how some moments helped me feel more aligned. Looking back, it carried a gentle confidence that lingered with me. I found something along the way that I would like you to have. Your choices your choices gave my wandering a quiet sense of purpose. Well, that's a very kind letter. Thank you. And thank you for the gift. So I notice we can only accept these. Would there be a reason that we would want to reject them? Was a question I had. I don't know. And obviously, in the demo, we probably won't collect enough that it would matter. But I'm just wondering, in the full version, whether that or early access full version, whatever, if if this if accepting every card in these instances um, will be the norm. Okay, so this is going to talk to us about deck cards. And, well, I'm just going to go ahead and read it. I think I read it in the last episode, but it doesn't hurt to refresh the mind. You have been rewarded a deck card. Sometimes we are given extra copies of deck cards or of cards. When you select one as a reward, a duplicate is added to the main deck. This increases the chance that it will appear in future hands. Choose these cards carefully to fill the deck with familiar pieces you would like to see more often. Make the right choices, and the main deck becomes more powerful. I added this one to the deck for you. I am kind like that. Best wishes, Director Diana. Okay, this is our deck. So, she added the card to our deck. I wish I would have kept that letter up. It almost, up at the top, maybe the second sentence, it almost looked like we would have the opportunity to not accept the card, either reject it when it's offered, or we could deactivate it from our deck and we could build our deck. It almost read like that to me. And I'm not going to be able to go back and see that until after the episode, after the recording here is done. Did I misinterpret, or am I reading too much into what I think I remember? I don't know. But I don't see a way that these cards. Here's where I was saying, sorry to sidestep or to side note, here's where I was saying it'd be nice if we could right click to close a menu. But yeah, I don't see a way we can deactivate these cards at this point, or to move them into like a holding area where some activity cards would be active, some would be inactive. Maybe, maybe maybe I read that wrong. I'll have to go back and look at it afterwards. So let's continue. Milestone reward mail. Diane and I are pleased with your progress so far. To help you continue earning more for the agency, I've gathered a small set of rewards for you. Please choose the one you feel will be most helpful. Thank you for everything, Director Derek. P.S. These rewards are more than money, apparently. Mean more than money, apparently. So you get this instead. Okay. I think I talked about that the other day. If I haven't, I can't remember if I mentioned it or not, but another of the quality of life suggestions I had was that we would be able to preview these cards, have them, zoom in on them or something, or a pop-up, and the developer was considering that as an option. So again, I appreciate that, even just the consideration. So yeah, would there be a reason in the future to reject these rewards? I don't know. We're going to go with Pocket Card because that'll be available for and we need to activate that or equip it. So we've done that now. Okay. Take a sip of coffee, or maybe even you could take so many sips of coffee a day. I would definitely be drinking it right now. Okay, pocket cards. Okay, well, we activated that. We know we need to equip it to make it available within the round or um, the job, setting up the travel itinerary, I suppose. So we're good. Let's go. It's our reward, but they're keeping it as company property. Okay, new travel request. A new person here. Something in me is itching to get back out there. I'm looking for something that shakes me awake, something that reminds me the world is still wide. I'm trying to make sense of it all. I miss the feeling of not knowing what comes next. I'd be grateful for any guidance you can offer. Traveler profile, backpacker, mood, excited, satisfaction required 3, required needs, adventure, movement. Okay, this should be pretty straightforward. And we need to move our book over here. Okay. So we really only have one option, the pine forest hike, that will match the adventure need. So, but that's fine. And it has the location to match all of our location extra and our equipped pocket card. So this is completely acceptable to us. We do not have a 2, a plus, or a times 2 down here. We only have a times 1.5 or a plus 1, but I think that'll be fine. We could re-roll to try to get something like with the times 2 multiplier or a 2 multiplier, but we could risk losing our adventure card in the activities. So we're just going to accept this. We're going to play this activity card. Now, Um, Pine Forest. Let's see. What would he do? We'll do this for the extra since it was 1.5. And let's do. Well, he only wants 3. Let's send him to the volcano. I don't see how we don't get 3 here. So let's see how our synergies work out. If I had to guess, we're probably going to be definitely under 16, definitely over 3, maybe, I don't know, 10 or 12. Ooh, not even. Oh, ew, something didn't go well. Something really didn't go well. But that's okay. We still surpassed his requirement of a 3. Now he has only 2 stars. I still don't know what that means. And did he have 2 stars before? I wasn't paying attention. So another successful day at the office. Every day without Diana and Derek at the office is a successful day at the office. I was wondering if, I don't, I guess it doesn't matter. Once you know what these are, like that this is the melding box, I guess it would be unnecessary, like knowing it's represented by the icon of the pocket and the deck, I guess. Yeah, I was just wondering if maybe, no, not even going to think about it. We're going to move on. Let's, can we grab these? Yeah, out of order. Nice. Oh, we could go right to the travel request. So let's do that. I'm a bit worn down. I've been wandering without a clear sense of where to land. I'm looking for somewhere quiet enough to let my mind settle. I think I need a moment to hear my own thoughts. I hope you can help me find what's next. Profile nomad, mood bird out. Satisfaction required 5. Needs required of reflection. We'll accept her request. Let's take this one. So we had another milestone. Are these milestones maybe? The up arrows? I think that's what those are now that I think about it. That's got to be it, right? The arrows are milestones along our journey toward our next level. Okay, I think we're going to choose a pocket card. I think we're just going to choose this one because it gives us synergy possibilities that we might not get otherwise. So let's grab that, go into our pocket cards, activate it, or equip it, as you will. And then this should be, yes. Okay. I'm going to read through this. It feels good to look back on where I've been. Looking back, there were a few rough edges, yet the heart of the journey still reached me. There was, oh, man, I'm going to move forward. 1 second. I think I can get this just a little closer where I won't be struggling. All right, that's as far as I can move it right now, but I do think I see things just a little clearer. So let me start with the second paragraph. Looking back, there were a few rough edges, yet the heart of the journey still reached me. There was a lot to admire in how everything came together, even if it did not land where I needed it more than I expected it. Some unexpected flickers of excitement slipped into the journey and lingered. It carried a gentle confidence that lingered with me. There is no object I can give you, but I hope my words still mean something. Thank you for walking this path, that path, with me in spirit. Yeah, I can read it just a little bit better, so I can deal with this. Okay. So, double check. We have our pocket cards equipped. We have one person waiting on us. Nothing we could do here besides look at our cards. Okay. We have nothing to meld. Activity card in pocket. Location card in deck. Melding a keepsake. I don't think we have any keepsakes. Or else it would give us the meld. Or maybe the keepsake would be over here. We could choose whichever card and then meld it. Well, that'll be interesting to see if we can get that far in the demo. Cancel. Can't use escape there to back out. Sip of coffee. This is it for us, right? Time to do our little mini game. So our traveler wants reflection, which we definitely have. However, this location is not matched. Oh, wait, it is. We could match it with this. Interesting. You know what? We'll try it. I don't know how that's going to impact everything. This is only a 1. These are all 1s, but these would match. And then we'll just choose a location. Okay, let's try it and see if we can get to 5. I think this could be risky. So we're going to take breathing exercises and wander off the trail. Did I not put it in the box? I guess oh no! We're hosed. We're absolutely hosed. I wasn't thinking. This is an activity card. Oh no. Reset. Okay. I was trying to drag it back or to right click or left click and have it return to the deck. I think we've absolutely hosed ourselves here. By we, I mean me. By hosed, I mean screwed. I should have, that's a shame on me. I should have known. The color of the card dictates it's an activity card. I just blipped. I saw a synergy between those two and just got giddy. And now we got giddied up because there's no way we're going to get to 5 with what we have in front of us. So let's just let's give her a trail guide and send her to the monastery. If we hit 5, I will be shocked. If we hit 3, I'll be shocked at this rate. Wow. That's miserable. I really screwed the pooch on that one, didn't I? Can't use the royal we there. That was all me. She has 0 stars. I don't know if she did before, but we ruined her trip. Okay. Oh, wait. What does that say? You can help travelers again tomorrow, though the available points will be reduced. Okay, so failure is an option. And while there is a penalty, there's redemption, a chance at redemption. So let's redeem ourselves. I don't. Oh, we can just do that without looking at mail. Can I back out of this? No. I wanted to check that mail. I didn't know I could do this. I don't know if I should be able to do this. When we exit this, we can't go back and get that mail. Will it be there tomorrow? Right? Or will it go back to the desk because we have mail? We're getting ready to find out. Well, it's our same client. So let's not hose ourselves. This is fine. We can work with this. So we already have this card for an activity, which gives us a synergy with any location we choose. So we'll send her back to the monastery. And then we'll take the 2.0 with the trail guide. This should easily get us past the 5, and we hit her requirement. So, no doubt in my mind that we succeeded this time. Yeah, 16. Not surprised at all, but I am quite sleepy. So let's see, does it let us check that piece of mail we didn't get to today? Or does it? Oh, we reached another milestone. So yes, these are milestones. Okay. No, it didn't let us check that mail. Okay. And it's gone. Wasn't it a small white envelope? So we missed the opportunity to get whatever that envelope was, right? Am I misremembering now? We have mail that must be opened before continuing. Now it won't let us do it. But yesterday it let us. Because she was in there, it allowed us to put this here. If there's a carryover, am I seeing this right? Am I understanding it? I don't know programming, and I don't know logic, and I don't know English. I don't know anything. I definitely don't know critical thinking. It looks to me like there is a fail-safe where if you have a job in the mailbox, that you can't move the travel itinerary book to the desktop, to the oh God, what are those things called? Oh, I used to know, like the writing pad. Is that what it's called? I can't remember. But yeah. But I'm wondering if you don't have, I'm going to test it because we're going to lose the save anyway. This is a reward. My guess is if we leave the reward, well, that might not work. Okay, let's grab this first. You know what? We'll take the pocket card because we don't have one with reflection in it. Although, I don't know if that's in our deck. But no, we'll take the pocket card. Now, this should be a job, and it is a new travel request. I've been wondering without a clear sense of where to land. I need room to create, experiment, to feel inspired again. If you can point me toward a new horizon, I'll be grateful. A nomad inspired 5. Creativity. Perfect. Okay, this is not a job, it's a reward. Okay, it didn't let us do it because she wasn't a carryover. So, am I seeing this right? That they have a fail safe, the devs have a fail safe for the current day jobs in the travel planner here, but the fail safe doesn't exist for carryover jobs. I would have to fail a job to test that, wouldn't I? Maybe we will. Thanks for your help. The path you chose for me still feels alive in my thoughts. Each part of the trip seemed to understand exactly what I needed. You saw parts of what I needed that I had not put into words. I did not expect anything spiritual, yet small moments still felt quietly meaningful. It carried a gentle confidence that lingered with me in a quiet way. Looking back, there is a little something I picked up that feels right to pass on to you. I appreciate the guidance you offered. Excuse me. A pocket card. And I think I didn't put pocket cards. Yep, I didn't equip other pocket cards. It'll be interesting when we hit 6 pocket cards to see what happens. So let's work through the itinerary now. Okay, so she just wants creativity. There's no creativity, but oh, we don't have any either. Okay, so if we get a creativity pocket card, that would definitely be in our best interest. We're redrawing. Now we have creativity. But it's a oh no, here, this one. I was going to say it's the dead location. And that would be enough to probably keep us from getting to there, but that we have the calligraphy lessons, we're safe. So let's go with this. We'll immediately move the calligraphy lessons activity card. Then we will move let's go with the mountain village. And then trail guide. This should hit a 16, right? I'm thinking about failing one intentionally tomorrow. I want to get to level 1 though. So maybe if we get to level 1, then we'll fail one of the jobs. And then we'll test to see if we can leave the mail and move the travel itinerary book. Okay, so, we reached level 1. Beautiful. Yep, level 1. So we should get some rewards here. Excellent. Won't let us move it. Right, I knew that. Thanks for your help. The path you chose for me still feels alive in my thoughts. Each part of the trip seemed to understand exactly what I needed. There were moments that resonated in ways I did not expect. Some unexpected warmth found its way into the experience. Little details along the way seemed to invite me to imagine and play. I wanted to offer you something in return. I am grateful for the direction you offered me. Pocket card, beautiful letters, our 5th. So now let's see what happens if we can get a 6th. Oh, a new zone, unlocking zones. We thought it was about time to grant you access to more of our catalogs. You will now be dealing with travelers who have extra needs, so we're giving you the choice of which new zone to unlock. Unlocking new zones adds the related cards to your main deck. Do not worry, I will check back to see which one you picked so we do not travel there and accidentally run into any of our customers. Thanks, Director Diana. Good Lord. I would just, I would just frame that and put it right on my desk facing the customers. Oh, man. Choose which zone to unlock, Riverlands or Polar. I'm going to go with Riverlands. And so are you. We're going with Riverlands. These are rewards? Yes. Okay, so obviously a ribbon and a trophy would look like there's some sort of reward, but the exclamation mark seems to double down on it being a reward, maybe. So we have another milestone reward. We've had these before. Oh, we get the agency card. Okay. We're taking the agency card. We haven't had one of these. So let's grab that. We'll get a new letter. Yes. And this will talk about agency cards. So let's carefully read through this. And I might actually read it again myself because sometimes when I read through these things, I blip. And as I'm trying to I don't read for comprehension. I read for narration. So let me read it for narration and then I'll see if I'm going to need to reread for comprehension. So just writing to let you know that one of the travelers rewarded you with your first agency card. They must have been happy with your services, which makes sense. I trained you well. Who is this? Diana? She didn't train us at all. Boy, she's just taking credit. Our agency is already impressive, but this card will strengthen it even further. Each one adds a small improvement to the way we operate, and those effects grow as you collect more. Agency cards do not join your main deck. They live in a separate set you can equip on the pin board. The pin board. Okay. Which one's the pin board? We'll figure it out in a minute. So we got to look for the pin board. And no, we are not paying to keep every agency card active at once. We have expenses. Tapas sushi, sun hats, you understand. Choose whichever cards you want to activate. They shape how the agency supports you so we do not have to. This new card has been added to your agency deck and is ready for the pin board. Thanks, Director Diana. P.S. Derek wanted to sell this card to fund our next cruise, but the all-inclusive buffet here makes him sleepy, so I guess he forgot. Well, isn't that lovely? Which is the pin board? Is that this? I don't know what this is. And it's not saying, did we find that out last time and I've already forgotten? Most likely. And this is nothing. What is the pin board? There's our agency card, but this is for melding. Pin board. What am I missing? I don't see a pin board. This looks like a pin board, doesn't it? Oh, there. What did I do? Pin board, derp. I got it. Okay. Shame on me. I forgot we have to pull it down to the desk. That's 100% on me. So itinerary upgrade is now active. Okay. Okay. Man. Oh. Kids don't grow old. Actually, yes, never mind. I keep saying that. The kids really, yes, please grow old. Let's see. Let's go with the reward. Another agency. Oh, a keepsake. We can meld. Oh, I think we'll do that. Okay, promotion. Let's read this. You received a promotion. To be honest, it was overdue. Things will become more challenging now that you have access to clients who expect a higher level of satisfaction. These clients spend more, so to support you in the tasks ahead, I have prepared a set of upgrades for your use. They have already been granted and are now available. Regards from abroad, Director Derek. Oh, he woke up. P.S. For environmental reasons, some message content is being repurposed. This is not because we automated anything so we could spend more time at the beach. Okay, let's go with the keepsake since we haven't had one. Oh, we got them both. Never mind. Sweet. Let's drag this, put our agency card in, confirm. Let's come up to our meld. Okay, repeater repeats the card's ability. Oh, we can, you can put it, you can meld this to an agency card and double it, or an activity or a location. I mean, that's a 2 times multiplier. Doubling that would make it 4 times, right? Wow. I don't know what would be best. I think. Or would this be best? Because I'm going to puzzle through this in my head for a second. Activity cards. They're impacted by 2 cards, location and extra. So by doubling this, or repeating this card's ability, would that mean that it would get buffed twice by? Not sure. But I think that just became more interesting than the location or the extra cards. Although, it wouldn't matter. Wait, even if we did a location or an extra card, they also, not only the activity cards, they also are computed with each other, right? You probably don't know, or you can't tell me at the very least. Yes, all of these cards would have double impact. Okay, because they're all being computed with the other 2 cards. But agency cards, how do those operate? Are those we haven't seen yet? So maybe I should hold off and see how an agency card might operate with the other 3 cards. But then they'd be operating with the agency card too. I don't know what we should use this on. I don't know if there's a right or a wrong. So let's hold off for a minute. Let's just keep going through our mail. Maybe I should read about keepsakes first. Okay, let's try that. I think there have been. Okay, sorry, I'm going to start again. I think there has been a mix up because one of the travelers sent you a keepsake. It was probably meant for me, but since we are nowhere near the office, you may as well keep it. A keepsake is a small memory left behind by a traveler. It cannot be played on its own. Instead, it must be melded to another card. Once a keepsake is attached, it becomes a permanent part of the card, and each card can only hold one keepsake. Use the keepsake box to decide where to place it. Keepsakes can be melded to any type of card, and their effect may change depending on what you attach them to. Choose wisely. The melding operation is permanent. This keepsake is now yours to meld. You are welcome, Director Diana. Oh, that. We'll do it, but I think I want to wait. Let's go ahead and run one day. And I just want to double check and make sure I'm right about how the cards are operating, and to get a sense, if we can, how the activity cards might be calculated. So we have a new travel quest. This is 3 star. Are the stars our current, the agency rating? Is that why it's 3 stars? I don't know. Just thinking about it still. I'm a bit worn down. The road has been long and I'm feeling it. I need a place where I can sit with my thoughts and hear myself again. I'm trying to make sense of it all. I hope you can help me figure or find what's next. Traveler profile, nomad, mood, burnout, satisfaction required 15. I don't know why the Firm song, was it Satisfaction Guaranteed? Was that the name of it? Or was it just Satisfaction? Oh, I can't remember. Satisfaction guaranteed. Sounds right. Don't hold me to that. Required needs, reflection. Well, we're going to accept. And then we're going to work on our travel mini game. Okay. So, reflection with no specific location is horrible. And all these cards have no location. I should have been watching that. Oh, that's miserable. Oh, that is so miserable. Redraw. Oh, no. It's going to do that. We're not going to get a reflection with an actual location, I bet. We're going to try one more. We did. We got it. Okay. That was very fortunate. Very fortunate. So we can play. Whoa. Oh, I was not expecting this. This has changed. So now we have 3 activities we can send them on. And each one has its unique location. And then they're all impacted by the extra card. Oh, this became more confusing with what to use the keepsake on for me. Someone else will figure it out in 2 seconds. Me, I'm never going to figure this out. So we're definitely since this has reflection and we can click the X on the bottom. Okay, I see that now. That's a shame on me for not noticing that before. Since this has reflection and we can synergize the locations, which with the others we cannot, these have to go together. Then we can use any other reflection cards. This one we can easily synergize with a 2.0. Oh, wait, I'm sorry. Well, that's a 2.0. That's going down here. That's a 2.0. That goes here. That's a 2.0. That goes here. We should easily blast past 15 without the activity card, I believe. So I feel good. I feel confident. I feel like I'm going to get kicked in the groin. Okay, so this is the first log. We should get 3 logs, right? That only got us 4, and that was the one I thought was going to be the best. Oh, geez, we just got hammered. Why did that only get 4? And oh my God. Well, that I knew was going to be horrible because it had the generic location. Oh, please give us more than frickin' 9. Oh, beautiful. Oh, I thought the first one was going to be good. Oh, Oh, wait. Oh, the extra card didn't match the location. That's why. I got it. Damn, we didn't even hit the milestone. We barely moved, right? We were already at level 1, so we were already somewhere in here. We didn't even get to the milestone with that journey. But it was successful. So no complaints. And we got reputation points. So let's continue. I don't see how the activity card impacted anything. I don't know where we would see that or when we would see that. So I'm not sure about the activity card. Let's get our reward. Thanks for your help. I keep drifting back to the places you nudged me toward. Each part of the trip seemed to understand exactly what I needed. Something deeper brushed against the journey, even though I was not seeking it. I did not plan for softness, but it found me in quiet ways more than I expected. Something about the journey felt especially well crafted, more than I expected. I suppose I came back with a small gift that carries a piece of the journey. I appreciate the guidance you offered. My gift for you, a deck card. Okay. Well, thank you for the deck card. I was hoping it was a pocket card to see what would happen when we went over. So, the deck cards are just automatic. They just keep adding, I guess. Still not sure about how deck cards work. And if we inactivate them, we can't delete them. It doesn't, or trash them. It seems. Can we? Is that what the trash can's for? Let's see. Do we have any that are duplicates that I spot quickly? Oh, but the trash can's covered now. I was going to see if I could drag it to the trash can, but of course I can't because first we can't drag. Second, can we right click? Nope. Okay. Okay. Well, that was foolish. I just thought maybe I could drag cards to the trash can. So we have one left. Let's new travel request. Everything feels a bit overwhelming. I finally have a moment to breathe. I need a place where I can sit with my thoughts and hear myself again. I need something that reminds me of why I am doing this all. I wonder what that says about where I'm headed. A bit of grounding would mean a lot right now. As a business traveler, he's stressed. Satisfaction required 17. He wants reflection and purpose. Just gonna, yeah, okay, we don't have any more. Just making sure reflection and purpose. No, only one of them. We have reflection, we have purpose, but they're with generic locations. This sucks. Reflection and purpose. Okay. Generic locations. We'll try one more redraw. I think we're in trouble. Oh, we didn't even get a purpose card that time. We got to accept we have no more redraws. I don't think there's any way we can get to 17 here. All right. Well, let's there's reflection. There's purpose. There's reflection. Locations. That says river forest, right? Or no, I'm sorry, rainforest ruins. Oh man. Rainforest ruins. They're all generic locations. What does that say? Local lake visit? A beach in the rainforest. I like it. A local park in the rainforest. I like that too. Okay. So, so the monastery beach, the mountain village, local park, a rainforest lake, and Looks like 1.5 is the most we have. Oh, we're never making it. Well, the good news is he'll be a carryover. So we can test my hypothesis of will this be safeguarded from not opening the rest of the mail tomorrow morning. Oh, I don't think we're going to hit double digits this round. I can't imagine we hit double digits. Not even close, right? We might get 6 total. I'm going to take a drink of water. Yup. I saw that coming. Damn. We got frickin' that dude's pig. Oh, 0 stars. I think that is what's happening. That's our. I think that represents our. Which is kind of strange, isn't it? That it would be represented on each individual client. But it's fine. I don't know. But at least we can see somewhere. And yeah, I'm sorry, dude. He is not going to be happy. So, can we skip all the mail by moving? Oh, there's only one. Yes, we can. Should that be the case? Wait, I don't know what that mail was. Was that a new client? Or was that a letter from him saying we suck? I don't know. Oh, I don't know. The developers will know. Okay. Let's see. Well, this one gives us reflection there. And we can use this with that and this with that. So that should get us to 17. We'll accept. I think that's enough. If we use this with 2.0 and 1.5, I am hoping that will get us there. 2.0, 2.0, that should do it, right? We should make it to 17, shouldn't we? I kind of hope we don't. I hope we get 16, because then we can test tomorrow with more mail. Oh, I don't think we're going to make it. Oh, I don't think we got this. We'll see. It's going to be really close. We should get more than 2 on the last one, shouldn't we? Maybe not. I don't know how that activity card is impacting anything either. And we had 2 of them, didn't we? Oh, no, we just got 2. Oh, my God. Oh, no. We definitely didn't make it. So let's, oh, we need to use the keepsake. Let's try that. Okay, so we failed him twice, which feels good. I'm enjoying it. I'm still trying to puzzle through a couple little nuances, I think. I want to know what's in that, but well, now it's the same as it was yesterday, right? So this has to be a new client. We skipped a new client yesterday. Yep, that we could have had. So I don't know if that's the developer's intention, that we should have been able to skip yesterday's mail. And is this the same mail that we would have had yesterday? Because last time, I think that reward got, or something got wiped out. I don't know. I'm lost now. I am seriously lost. Not because of the game, just because of my own brain. I don't know what this agency card is doing. I don't see how it was helping us. And I don't want to use a keepsake on these cards cuz I'm not a fan of any of them. Oh man. We'll finish today. We're going to get just we're going to fail again. I just don't see how we succeed. And we have to use the same cards for both of them. Oh, this is game over, man. Okay. We'll just take it. I don't care. We'll figure it out. Let's go. Game over. So we get one crack at this. And then this would need that. And nope, we can't do that. Oh, son of a gun. We don't have. Oh, no. We don't have an extra card for the river area. Like we can do river here, so those synergize, but we don't have any extra card that has river. Oh man, and you can't use an activity card there. Oh, damn. We're done. We are done. We're not quite done, actually. But I don't think we're going to get there. Oh, darn it. I am horrible at card games. I mean, I'm horrible at video games, horrible at board games, horrible at any games. But this is not, it's not difficult. I'm making this a lot more difficult, I think, than it needs to be. Oh. I don't see how we're going to be successful with her either. Well, she wants something different, but no, we're done. This is even worse. We don't have anything for her on the top board. That doesn't work. Yeah, we're toast. We are toast. It just doesn't matter. There's no way we can get there. I wish we could have succeeded with one of them so we would get a reward from someone tomorrow and we could intentionally try to miss that reward by by once again um, trying to help yesterday's customer. Tomorrow's yesterday. Okay. I have just absolutely wrecked this run, and I've had fun. I understand what some of the things I could be doing better. Um, oh, we failed. You can absolutely fail now. It, okay, and that's fine. He should have left us a long time ago. He should have absolutely hated us. Um, no refunds. Uh, okay, I'm gonna call it. Thank God the game doesn't save our progress. Oh, well, I had a lot of thoughts. I don't remember many of them. Maybe I'll try to pin a comment with some of what I can remember. Uh, but it's a good game. I wish I was better at it at the moment. I thought I was. I I thought I had a better, not a better understanding. I thought I had a better opportunity to succeed, and I self sabotaged. I wasn't expecting it to go to three. I wasn't expecting the new stage where we added the river. And then I wasn't expecting the three-part itineraries. And we also experienced where we had two customers who were working uh, off the same cards that we chose. The pocket cards I chose had generic locations. That was a bad mistake, in my opinion. And I still don't know what the agency card, how it was operating and helping us in any capacity. I don't, I didn't see it. I don't know if I need to, but I don't understand that. And we didn't use the keepsake, but that was because I didn't like the cards we had chosen, and I didn't want to waste the meld, even though we were going to, and well, let's just meld now let's just do it since we're going to lose the progress anyway. So, sure, let's meld this. Okay. We can't see agency cards in here, right? Should we be able to see an agency card in here? Where do we see agency cards? I know it's not in there. Is it up here? Was it on the bulletin board? Yes. Okay. Itinerary upgrade. Travelers can visit more locations in a journey. Okay, this is why it went to three. I couldn't read this before, or I didn't read it whenever I came in here. And if I did read it, I didn't identify this as the cause. So I'm glad I see this now. So we should have. Is this the right place to play the keepsake? It's not a bad place, right? Because the whole this whole thing should be done twice now. I wonder how that's going to operate. You know what? I'm going to go one more day now. I want to see. I understand now that this is why we have the three locations that we can send our customers to. I want to see how the second location is calculated now that we have the keepsake on it. So let's go ahead, and we know we can skip whatever this is by doing this. I still don't know if that's intentional or if that's unintentional by the developers. Um, let's see. She wants creativity and adventure. There's adventure with that location, and we have that location, and we can do an extra. We'll just take it. I think that'll be enough, especially since how are we? Oh, because it. Oh, okay. I see. I thought it by doing that keepsake on that activity card, it was going to double the rewards for the second location. No, it created double the locations. That is a good thing to know because I would have misunderstood it in the next episode when we groundhog day back to day one. Um, so it doesn't matter where we place because I was going to ensure that our best cards with the best synergies went here, thinking that this was going to be double rewards, not that there would be an added location because of the keepsake. Okay, that's fine. I get it now. We're going to succeed this time. I think. So it doesn't matter where we play these, but this has to go there. We have to synergize all three of these cards at the same time to try to get to 15 or close as we can. The rest of them really aren't going to matter as much, probably. We don't have anything else she wants to do. Should we just leave it off? I mean, no, we could get a point. Well, we can't get a point. You know? Well, I guess we can, maybe. I'm going to leave it off. Hold on. Let's try something. Let's do. Oh, these are locations. Let's see if we can not send her to a fourth location. I don't know. At most, we'd get maybe a point. Maybe 0. There's just no synergy here. We can't synergize with the extra card because the location cards we have are not the river. And nothing is going to synergize with this because it's a generic location. Let's leave it off. Yeah, we can. Good. Just saves a step. Here it goes. This is where we're banking on getting our money or our satisfaction, I should say. We're done. We're done. Oh man. Oh, that's frustrating. And I could have added it up, but I don't want to. At least I think I could have added it up. Oh, damn. Yeah, that putting a fourth one in here was never going to get us to 15. It would have got us to 11 at best. It would have got us to 11. Actually, it might not have. It might not even got us to 11 because the next activity card wasn't going to have her requirement. Oh, she's losing patience with us, I'm sure. Okay. Well, I definitely picked up on some things, and to recap, some of the biggest ones. A huge mistake to get 3 pocket cards with generic locations. It's it's beyond crucial. It is freaking necessary that if we're going to put activity pocket cards in here, they have to have a specified location, like river or whatever these highlands, I think is what these are. Um, but it has to have a specific location. It can't be that generic location like symbol. Was the first absolute kiss of death. What a waste. Next, when it comes to adding a keepsake, if we, well, first, agency cards. Read the agency card next time, is my advice to myself. And understand that this was going to add an extra location. But if we add a 2 times keepsake, it doesn't double our reward for that location. It doubles the amount of locations. So that was eye opening. Drink. Turn the light on. All right. Ding, ding. Just trying to think if there's anything else that was really eye-opening. Not really. I think that those were the big ones. And I do think those pocket cards, well, when we hit level 1, that definitely had an impact because it added a new location and we don't have that location in our, well, we have a few in our deck, but not, oh, actually, it's almost as many as this location. So I shouldn't say that, but it is fewer. Okay, I get it. Mea culpa. So, well, thanks for joining me on the journey of Dear Journey. And yeah, it'll be a Groundhog Day if we go again, since it's not saving progress. You know what? Maybe I should try backing out to the main menu. Yeah, there's no save. So once we leave, it's back to new game. And that's quite all right. I am absolutely positive there will be, this is intentional, there will be a save in the early access, full release, whichever version it comes out in. For demo, that's quite fine that we have to restart. So, all right. Well, I appreciate all the hard work and attention to detail that the developers have put into the game, and I appreciate them for taking my insights from one person's perspective into consideration. Much appreciated, and I just wish them well on their journey to releasing their game, and I hope they encounter much success. So, thanks again. Bye.